welcome here to TalkFCB and welcome back to the channel here today, guys, for such a special video, to such a special weekend for this club. Because right here today, we are going to be bidding farewell to two Barcelona legends in the form of Sergio Busquets and Jordi Alba, along with the stadium itself, as we experience the Camp Nou for one final time as we know it. It's gonna be special, it is gonna be emotional, and it feels like here, the end of an era. But what a time it's been, what moments we have had, and the send-off today. It's gonna be electric, and we are all sharing it together. Thank you indeed for joining me, guys, as we sign off here in the final home game of the season. So come on, and let's do it. And as we do kick off today's video, guys, we are crowning this occasion with a giveaway on the channel, coming to you courtesy today of So Rare, because they have kindly offered here to give away one Sergio Busquets limited card and one Jordi Alba limited card. And those cards are going to go to the players who finish first and second in the TalkFCB Private League in the final game week next weekend. So every single one of you have got the chance here to compete for the Jordi Alba and Busquets card. All you got to do is follow the link down below in the description. You submit there your 5-man La Liga team by Friday, the 2nd of June at midday. That's the deadline there to get your teams entered. And if you finish in the top 2 players at the end of the final game week, you will get your hands on the limited cards, because we don't know where Busquets and Alba will be heading next in their careers. There's a fair chance you're still going to be able to use them in competition, and either way, you can either use them there to complete your Barça collection on So Rare, or you could just sell them. You know, if you do want to go down that route, you can pocket the cash and walk away. It will be up to you, but you guys can all get involved there absolutely free. Join up in the TalkFCB League and see if you can finish at the top next weekend. Because indeed, guys, this Sunday we will have our final home game of the season. Barça there will face off against Mallorca at the Spotify Camp Nou, and we will bid farewell to Busquets and to Alba. Now, it is hard to imagine a Barcelona team without those two players. We have seen them in the team every single week, basically, every single game for so many years. And now we're going to be without them. They are both leaving at the end of the season, and it is going to be a really emotional day on Sunday. First of all, when you're looking at Sergio Busquets, of course, we've already paid tribute to him after his departure now was confirmed just over 2 weeks ago. But I still don't think it's hit home, really, that he's not going to be there looking to next season and beyond. We have got 2 more games, that's all, with Busquets at the heart of our midfield. And it's just unthinkable, really. This is a guy who has dominated that area for over a decade. He's always been there. He's basically never even been injured. And now he's leaving. And I think one of the biggest compliments, really, towards Sergio Busquets has come from Xavi. Since that departure from Busquets has been announced, you've heard Xavi. There's panic in his voice. There's desperation there when he's been talking about how we replace him. We need a replacement. We are really looking around right now thinking, okay, who's going to step up? Who's going to fill in to the enormous hole that Busquets is going to leave behind? And we know it's going to be near impossible to do. And that tells you the kind of player that he is. That tells you the kind of person he has been at this club. He redefined the position. He changed the way that we think about a player who plays in defensive midfield. And we all want to say thank you this Sunday to Sergio Busquets. And then you've got Jordi Alba, who I think is certainly and undoubtedly another legend of this club. In his own right, he absolutely has earned that over these many, many years of service at Barça. But he's a different kind of character, isn't he, to Sergio Busquets? This is somebody here in Jordi Alba who's always worn his heart on his sleeve. You know, he's always brought emotion in the good times and in the bad too. What you see is very much what you get from him. And one thing that we certainly got, and something that I will always remember about him, is the connection that he produced there along with Lionel Messi. And I mean, towards the end of their time playing together, it was near telepathic. It was absolutely incredible to see the relationship and the link-up they had there. Alba would know where Messi was going to be, maybe even before Messi did. You know, the cutbacks, the runs that were picked out there, the timing of the passes, everything was in sync, and so many special moments were created between those two. But I actually think if you look all the way back to 2013, the goal that Jordi Alba scored against AC Milan in the Champions League, that was during his first season back at the club, and it was to complete, of course, the incredible comeback at the Camp Nou on that night. And that goal for me, that really encapsulated what Alba was going to go on to do at this club. I think what you associate with him is that incredible speed, the unbelievable pace that he was able to play with. He's got a great engine too. He's happy to keep making those runs, to get in behind, and he's always arriving, isn't he, into the right position at the right time. And to be fair to him as well, popping up with a big goal. You know, he has scored some big and important goals for this club during his time, and I think we certainly appreciate what he has done for this club, the service that he has given, and we also appreciate the way that he's departing too there, giving up 50% of his deferred salary. You don't do that if you don't love this club. You do not do that if you don't care. Alba has shown us who he is. Alba has performed at such a high level, the consistency that he's shown, and he deserves real credit too. Even in the final season here, where he hasn't played as much, not even close to where he'd like, but he's actually been a real leader. He's taken it really well. He's taken Balde under his wing, and it's been a special final season, and a great one here for Jordi Alba, and we thank him for that. And I do have to say, guys, when you are looking here at Sergio Busquets and Jordi Alba, I think after everything they've given this club, the way that they've performed, like I say, for so many years, the standards they've set, and now they get to receive this send-off, you know, after we've won a league title, to come this Sunday into a packed stadium, to feel the emotion of the fans and jubilation in the stands. That's how it should be. That is the kind of send-off they would have dreamt about from this club, and they deserve that. They really, really do. They have earned that throughout their careers here, and this is going to be a night on Sunday that both of them will cherish and remember forever. But it's not just them. This is not only about two legends departing Barça, because on Sunday night, under the lights, with the stands full of Barça fans, there will be one more emotional goodbye, as we will also bid farewell to the Camp Nou as we know it. This is a stadium that has been the host of some of the greatest memories that we have experienced in football. It has been at the heart of historic victories, unforgettable comebacks, and unrelenting support. This is our home, and it's an iconic venue. Doesn't even matter if you're not a Barca fan. You cannot hide the feeling this stadium brings there. It's the kind of place where even as you just walk up the steps, it might be an hour before kickoff, the players are nowhere even to be seen yet, but just seeing the field, just looking up around you with the stands towering over you, it is unique. It is truly special. You feel the history, the heritage, the legend of this stadium, and therefore this club. It is truly and utterly unique, because the Camp Nou has indeed been our stadium for over 60 years now. It has been such a special home for all of us Barcelona fans, and it has undergone a few renovations, a few changes over the years, but not for quite a while now. And I think when you go to the stadium, you can feel all of that history, that Barca DNA in its very roots. But I think it does need some love now. It does need some care to sort of renovate it and bring it back to its full glory. And that's what we're going to see now. Because I think when you're looking at the new stadium, I'm so glad that it's going to be in the same place. I'm so glad that it's basically going to be the same stadium, but just brought into this new age now. We are going to increase the capacity of it. We are going to make sure there's a roof on the stadium. Just imagine the noise. That is going to keep everything inside. It is going to be so atmospheric. And we are hoping there to be back in our home in November 2024, with the work then being fully completed by 2026. It's very much here, not necessarily a goodbye to the Camp Nou, but just a short farewell as we give it the attention it needs. And this is why Sunday's going to be emotional. This is why Sunday, the final home game of the season, it feels like the final game. This feels like the end of what has been such an amazing campaign in many ways. And this is how it should end here, with jubilation inside the stadium, with appreciation to what is a special Barca team. We're all going to be there. We are going to experience these moments together, and it will be an absolutely unforgettable occasion. What I would like to do now, though, is say thank you. I would like to say thank you to all of the YouTube members who supported me this season. I would like to say thank you to all of the Patreons who continue there to help me on the channel, to all the subscribers here on TalkFCB, and to every single one of you who tune in to every video that I make, who come here every match day, before, after the games. I appreciate your support so much, and your comments give me strength. They give me motivation. There might be times this season where I felt as though, you know what, I'm a bit tired. I'm a bit mentally drained right now. Maybe I need here a bit of rest, a bit of time away. But whenever I'm down, you guys pick me up. You are the ones that carry me forward. And I'm so thankful to every single one of you for that. It has been a special season here for Barca, a special season here on the channel. And I thank you all, each and every one of you, for being such a special part of it. I will see you guys on Sunday after the final home game of the season. Enjoy the occasion. Enjoy the emotion. Big thank you as well today for So Rare for being part of the videos again. I hope to see you guys all in the TalkFCB League for the final game week. Thank you to Sergio Busquets, to Jordi Alba, and to all the memories created inside of the Camp Nou. But until next time, as always, Visca El Barça!